I have one daughter. Before coming to Bangladesh, I have spent 2 years in Nepal as volunteer also, and I find it meaningful wherein you can enhance and capacitate also some other countries in terms of sharing the skills. I work in the beautiful district of Bangladesh, the CHT. Rangamati is full of biodiversity. They have a lot of forests, they have a lot of lakes, and you can find a lot of ethnic groups or indigenous people. I work with the local NGO, Hill Flower, with the two programs implemented, a health and environment project. We conduct a series of staff development training, particularly the communication and facilitation training to enhance the skills of the staff in doing their own community work.
The organization should start thinking a functional human resource unit.
After the training, the staff has become capable, so I believe, because they have started playing their role very effectively after the training. That's why I think that she made a very good contribution for the Hill Flower.
Basically, my role is to enhance the capacity of the Hill Flower project staff in implementing their health and environment project. We develop modules primarily on primary health care and healthcare financing. And we do also visit field and we conduct training at the field level. Most of the people that we are helping with are their communities in the 7 opozilas. They are merely indigenous people who don't have access to health services.
삽주리 힐파바랏 미초미디 아미 তোই মরতুনি আমাতু মিলনতুন যিকোনো হাসগুড়িবালাই পরামর্শলন
আমরা প্রশিক্ষণ পেয়ে এখন আমরা মেয়েদের কাছ থেকে আমরা পরামর্শ নেই ওই যে কোনো কাজ ক্ষেত্রে সব আমরা সব সময় এটা পরামর্শ নেই
When I go back to Philippines, I can bring back so many experience in my life, sharing my skills and learning from the indigenous people also. As a VSO volunteer, I have a lot and fantastic experience. I believe that language is not a barrier, but you can make voice for development.
I'm working in Kagachiri, which is a special part in Bangladesh. It's different from 95% of the country. The area was originally inhabited by 13 different tribes, ethnic tribes which are different from the Bengali majority, which means the whole environment is quite different from what you see in Bangladesh. The people are mostly Buddhist. It's a very special area to work in. I work with different ethnic minorities in Bangladesh, Chakma people, Mama people, with 6 different youth clubs. They're all amazing young volunteers who are, most of them will go to school. They all support their communities by organizing rallies. We've had clubs organize libraries, they organize cultural events, they organize training sessions for the women in their village. It's basically all youth from their communities working for their own community. My main job with them is to build their self-confidence. So when I organize English classes, I have them stand up in front of the group to talk, to practice. When we do training sessions, the same things happen. We are on our way to Bangalkati, one of the villages where Youngstar Club is supporting a group of women workers. You can see that this road is not easy to walk on. You need to cross a river, you need to go up the hills. This is one of the biggest challenges the volunteers face. There's almost no mobile communication available in the villages with the women they work with. So every time we organize a meeting, we organize a training, they have to go up and down to invite the people, to remind them, and also often after the training to do follow-up. Milan Chakma is the leader of the volunteers in Youngstar Club. He's a very committed volunteer, involved in almost everything we do. One of his priorities is a model project where they are growing ginger, and in the end they will sell the seeds.
উন্নয়নের ধারাটা যাতে বজায় রাখতে পারে এবং মার্কেটের সাথে আমরা যাতে ওই ন্যায্যর এই মডেল প্রজেক্টের মাধ্যমে আমরা যাতে বীজগুলো সংগ্রহ করে ভূমিকা রাখতে পারি এই জন্য আমরা এই প্রজেক্টগুলো চালাচ্ছি।
The youth clubs support groups of women in ginger and turmeric. So they've been organizing training sessions for them to make them more aware of their rights, to help them grow the turmeric better, to produce better quality turmeric, to make sure they sell it for the right price.
আমি ইয়ং স্টারের সাথে এখানে গ্রুপের সাথে কাজ করি। আমি গ্রুপের ফেসিলিটেটর এবং এই গ্রুপে আমরা মহিলাদের বিভিন্ন ট্রেনিং দিয়ে থাকি, যেমন ওনাদেরকে আমরা মডেল প্রজেক্ট হিসেবে আদা এবং হলুদ দিয়ে থাকি।
One of the things I'm most proud of in Youngstar Club are the coaching classes they organize. They took the initiative after we started organizing English classes, and they help the children from our beneficiaries who often don't have money to get private tutors for their children. I'm not the only one who's proud of this. The government also supported them, which allowed them to give extra study materials like notebooks and pens to the children. So Dolly and Trishita are part of Youngstar Club, and they help organizing a coaching class. So for how many children do you organize coaching?
15 children.
And what kind of subjects?
Bengali, math, and general knowledge.
And how many volunteers help?
9 volunteers.
9 volunteers. Okay. So Trishita, why do you organize the coaching class?
ওরা গরিব, এজন্য ওদের সামর্থ্য নাই, এজন্য আমরা ওদেরকে বিনামূল্যে কোচিং দিয়ে থাকি, পড়িয়ে থাকি।
And now in English? You can.
Because they are needy.
My people and community people are capable. They built relationship with the government peoples and light department also. They can raise their voice for their interest, for their self-interest. That is the big achievement.
The people I work with grow from very shy volunteers in the beginning who didn't want to talk, who giggled when I talked to them, to people who are actually capable of speaking up and doing presentations in English. That's been a really, really wonderful experience to see them grow. I can remember driving to the hills 2 years ago and seeing Kagachuri for the first time. I was arriving in this exciting new place with people I didn't know, a culture I didn't know, people who had a different language, a different way of dressing. I couldn't have imagined that 2 years later I'll be leaving this group of people who feel like a family, and I'm not leaving Kagachuri, I'm leaving home.
রাঙা রাঙা মঞ্জুর